Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Derek Lane, for another edition of the Fast Lane Podcast for Success. Thank you for joining me today. Got an interesting subject once again. How to stay focused. A lot of people have a lot of issue with this, being kind of torn between different things and so much going on in your lives. And we're all busy. I'll give you some tips. Some ways to tackle this, and I think you'll enjoy it. So let's get going, shall we? Okay, staying focused. All right, first thing is knowing that you're not focused, I guess. What you want to do is start your morning, start a routine. These things can help you stay focused and not get distracted. Some of the methods that I use is the good old pen and paper. I find that it's very basic, but yet it really does keep me focused. You say, well, I'll jump on the computer and I've got my calendar, I've got my notebook on the computer, on my phone, whatever. I would encourage you to stay away from electronic devices if you want to stay focused. Just to get going. Lord knows I've got my electronic devices and I love them. But to get going, stay truly focused, you cannot beat a legal pad, a spiral pad, and a pencil, and make your list of priorities. What do you need to get done today? What is you should have your week priorities, your month priorities, and this is similar to your goals, but it is very different. Your goals you're projecting, we won't get into that right now. The priorities should be, I've got to pick up milk and bread from the store on the way home. I've got to pick up the kids. I've got to pick up the laundry. I need to make sure I get that report done. I've got to call X person and Y person. I've got to make sure those phone calls happen. I've got to get my team on board. I've got to have a meeting. You get it. That's what I'm saying. I just listed a ton of stuff right there, and it goes on and on and on. So yeah, it's very important to prioritize and stay focused. That's how you're going to get things done. Again, start with a spiral notebook, legal pad, whatever works for you, and jot it down. Jot down what's important to you. Don't waste your time on indecisions and should I or shouldn't I. Write it down, and then you can categorize it, from most important to least important. You should take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes in the morning to do this, and you can do this while you're eating breakfast, getting dressed, whatever. Just jot down what you've got to do. Oftentimes, if you've got a partner that you can share this with, and they share, theirs, your wife, your buddy, whatever, and give each other a heads up during the day. Hey, did you get this done? Did you get that done? Did you get this done? If you hold that person accountable, they're going to hold you accountable, and you're going to see your productivity skyrocket. I mean, your productivity will go through the roof if you've got an accountability partner. Okay? Again, don't try to get things started with the internet, with your phone. Don't allow yourself to rationalize putting things off. Well, I know this is important, but this is equally important. I've got to play solitaire. That's how I get my day started. Seriously? I mean, I say that jokingly, but I had someone tell me that once. Your priorities are not in tune. They're not in line. If you think you got to start out with a card game each morning, there's more important things to get done. So reevaluate what's important to you. Okay? Again, distractions, recognize them, make sure that you understand them, and get them out of there. You want to do your toughest things first, your priorities. And, what do they say about success? That one of the difference between success and non-success is the ability to do the things that cause you the pain, the ability to do the things that other people don't want to do. If you get through that and you do it and you welcome it, you take it on, again, your success is going to skyrocket. Allocate your time deliberately. We've studied thousands of people's, and we know that the average person focuses only about 6 hours a week. That's not much. That's not much. That's why there's, a few, what we call successful people. Double that. Whatever you're focusing on, however much time you're spending being focused, double it right away. Make this a commitment. Make this something that you challenge yourself to do, to say, I can be more focused. Your brain is a muscle. If you don't work it, it's going to get limp and lazy. Limp and lazy. Nobody wants that. Not in your brain, not in your life, not with other people. So build that muscle, build the brain, be focused, concentrate on things. One of the things that I would encourage you to do, is meditate. Again, I know I've talked about this a little bit in other podcasts, and I don't mean you have to sit around, with your legs crossed and chant, Meditate is just basically, it is like a focus technique. You can sit quietly, don't think about anything. When you have thoughts come to you, just recognize, okay, I had a weird thought, put it out, go back to doing nothing, or concentrate on the thing that you're trying to achieve. And just allow your brain to go to work, the universe to go to work, and bring it to you. And I'm telling you, this works. If you've tried it a couple of times and you go, this stuff is not for me, try it some more. The smartest people I know, the smartest people in the world, will all tell you they meditate. There must be something to it, right? If the smartest people out there are doing it. So, join the crowd, right? Well, it's not really a crowd. Join the few, I should say. Okay. This podcast is not very long. However, I wanted to get the message out to stress to you that by focusing, having an accountability partner, by meditating, writing down your priorities, these are things that move you towards your success, the things that you're striving for. Again, we're all happy in the now. Take a look around at what you've got. Be thankful for it. Be very specific for what you ask for. And try not to understand too deeply the things you get sometimes. Because sometimes we get what we need, not what we want. I hope that makes sense to you. Sometimes we get what we need, not what we want. Make sure you're looking for the signs. You're looking for the help. When you're asking the universe for help and you prioritize things and you ask for things, you got to be ready. You've got to be ready. Stay focused. Stay in tune with the Fast Lane Podcast for Success. Listen to other podcasts. Share the Fast Lane Podcast for Success with people. Just put it out there and share it so more people can get the message and listen to the other episodes. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me to be able to help just one person get one idea, one little tweak in their life that makes a huge difference. So share. And I appreciate your listenership so much. FastLanePodcast.com. FastLanePodcast.com is the website. You can find the episodes of the Fast Lane on Spreaker, iTunes, iHeart, Stitcher, Spotify, I don't know. On and on. You get it. Wherever your format is, you've already got it if you're listening to it. But just let other people know that as well. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, have a great day